Well, good evening and welcome to another match here on TPS TV. These two sides are very closely matched and I'm not too sure what the score is going to be tonight. I think we're going to have a goal fest, so sit back, relax, because the game is about to kick off and we'll be here with you commentating through it. So the players gather around the halfway line as we kick off this exciting encounter between the two teams. And the ball is in the blue team's half, and it's a corner to green. And it's off the crossbar. Oh, he's hit the post. And it's a goal. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. It's gone through a VAR review. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, it was definitely a close one. And the right decision there from the referee. And it's a goal to the green side. And the ball is in the green team's half. Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game for the blues. Oh, what a goal! I know we're all talking about the goal, but the assist was wonderful. You look at the cross, and it's in the right space, the striker's there at the right time, and he delivers. Bam, it's a goal. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. It's a good pass. And it's a goal! A fantastic goal! And you will not see a goal like that every single game. That was quality. Something that you will only see from some of the best players in TPS. Wow, a sublime pass there. good pass. As we come to a break in the play here, let me remind you that in TPS there are a variety of different badges which you can win completing in-game actions. For example, we've got achievements for when you hit level 50, level 100, level 500, level 1000, when you reach 100 goals, when you become the man of the match, when you unlock the bronze ranked mode, and many others. By playing the game and leveling up, you're getting closer to unlocking more of these badges and writing your name in the TPS history books. Passed away to his blue teammate. Couldn't keep it in, it's gone out for a goal kick. Well, as we enjoy this match, let's take a look at some of these statistical elements to give us a better insight into which teams are performing. And as we can see here, the green side are dominating in terms of accurate passes. Now this means that they're managing to get through the midfield very easily, cutting open the other team, and that can be a danger. Now if I was out there on the field, I would be getting another player back down into defence or central midfield to cut through those passes and prevent any more chances from being created. Well, something to keep an eye on here is that the player has gone down with tiredness. He just needs to recharge that energy. Now let me remind you that if you are struggling with your energy levels and you want to get back into the game, you can purchase an instant stamina which will replenish your energy levels and get you back in the game without having to refill. We'll see what this player does though. Hopefully he gets back to the action pretty soon. The ball switched out and that's a good pass. Well, as we see the possession stats here, we can see that the blue team are leading here with a large majority, and I think if the green team don't start changing their style of play, it's not going to look good for them. I think the only winner here will be the blues, and that will be represented by goals. And we've got a substitution being made, and the ball is in the blue team's half, and the ball is in the green team's half, and the ball is rolled out of play for a throw. And it's a throw. And we look to the sideline and the referee has put up his board. There's going to be an additional 2 minutes of extra time. The ball goes out for a goal kick. And it's a corner. Well saved from the goalkeeper. And it's now the blue team on the ball, and the ball is passed out wide from the back. And it's gone out for a goal kick. The ball is in the green team. Oh, what a goal! Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night. Well, we've reached the half-time break here. The score is still even, it's a draw, and hopefully we get some more exciting football in the second half. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. The ball is in the blue team's half. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Just passing the ball around here, not too much action. I'm very much enjoying this contest so far. Let's have a look at some of the possession stats, which can tell us a great deal about how the match is playing out. We can see that the blue team are dominating in terms of possession here. They're having more of the ball and they're being able to exploit the space around the pitch whilst they get chased by the green side. Now this doesn't mean that the game is over. However, it does show that the blue team have the upper hand here. The ball switched out and that's a good pass. Well, let's get the opinion of some of the fans who've been watching this game. I'm here with Steve, a blue team supporter. Steve, what have you thought of the match so far?
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it and I really hope the team wins today.
Well, it has been a brilliant performance. And what about you, Jerry? What have you thought of the game so far? Because I know you've travelled a long way to come and watch your team today.
I've travelled all the way from Australia to watch my team today, and so far it's been absolutely worth it. We're putting in a fantastic performance. Keep it up, boys.
The ball switched out and that's a good pass. Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game for the blues. Maybe they've been a little bit wasteful in terms of goal, or they're just playing a more defensive strategy. And the ball is in the blue team's half, and it's a goal to the green side. I know we're all talking about the goal, but the assist was wonderful. You look at the cross, it's in the right space, the striker's there at the right time, and he delivers. Bam, it's a goal. And it's a goal, a fantastic goal, and you will not see a goal like that every single game. That was quality, something that you will only see from some of the best players in TPS. The ball is in the green team's half. The ball switched out, and that's a good pass. And goes out of play. The ball goes out for a goal kick. Well, if I was the manager, I would be absolutely furious at the defending here. They're just giving the striker too much space. Yeah, you've got two of the defenders here just walking around. He's got as much time in the world to just strike the ball, and the goalkeeper's got no chance. It's a good... Oh! Fantastic goal. Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night. We've got a substitution being made. Well saved from the goalkeeper. The ball's gone out for a corner. It's off the crossbar. And the ball's gone out for a throw. Well saved from the goalkeeper. And the ball is rolled out of play for a throw. The ball is in the green team's half. Now here he is on the ball for the green team. And the ball is in the blue team's half. Well, that was just a terrible miss, and you've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there. And the ball is passed out wide from the back. Now here he is on the... Oh, fantastic goal. As we come to the deciding final minutes of this match, The referee has put up the board and there will be a minimum of 5 minutes additional time. Oh, fantastic goal. And we've got a substitution being made. And it's now the blue team on the ball. And the ball is in the blue team's half. And we've got a substitution being made. Oh, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team are showing some quality on the pitch. And the ball is in the green team's half. Oh, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team are showing some quality on the pitch. Now here he is on the ball for the green team. And the ball is in the blue team's half. And the ball is rolled out of play for a throw. Well, that was just a terrible miss, and you've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there. And we've got a substitution being made. Just passing the ball around here, not too much action. And it's gone out for a goal kick. And it's a goal to the green side. Well, that is a fantastic goal because it's got all of the elements that you'd want to see there in a modern football goal. You've got the team play, the build-up was absolutely sublime. Passing was on point between all of the players, which culminated in a magnificent shot, and it bypassed the goalie and defence. And the ball is in the green team's half.